Hey, this is comedian Arnesto, man. Welcome to another episode. It's been a good damn week. And it's Monday night. By the way, Tampa just got their ass kicked by the Lions, man. 7th week of football. Can y'all believe that, man? Falcons lost yesterday. They play 1 week, then the next week, I don't know what the fuck they be doing, man. But anyway, look, welcome to the show, man. Another episode. Look, I got a special guest in the house, man. You know I always have somebody that represents the A on the show. Hey, I'm ATL, you know what I'm saying? Born in Florida, but I'm ATL, man, okay? On the show, man, I got one of the hottest DJs. Back in the day when you went to the club and you was bouncing your ass, some of y'all mamas was bouncing their ass. This, hey, had the club crunk back in the day, man. Legendary. I have the pleasure of meeting him, man. He's always supported comedy, so I'm here, man. I gotta have him on the show, man. Y'all give a big round of applause, man, for my man, PlayaPoncho in the building. Come on, bro. Where you at, man? Look at this joke here.
What's up? What's up?
Poncho, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show, man. In the kitchen with Arnesto, bro. Have a seat, man. What you been up to, Poncho?
Hey, man, just getting the bag, man.
You say getting the bag, man. Look at you, ain't changed yet, bro. You ain't changed. Money green.
Yeah.
Get the bag. That's your clothing line, or that's just
Clothing line.
Wait a minute now, man. Where the merch at? He done came to the show and ain't bought no merch, y'all. No, but tell us about that clothing line. Just back up. Tell people actually that don't know, because it's a whole new generation that didn't grow up on you, don't know nothing about you. Their mama, their granddaddy might know about you, but tell people out there, you know what I'm saying? First of all, welcome to the show, man. But tell people who you really are, man. Like when you came up DJing, tell us about that. I want to know about the PlayaPoncho that had the club. It was a PlayaPoncho mixtape. It was a PlayaPoncho. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, the King Edward J put me on, man. But before I got
Who put you on?
King Edward J.
King Edward J. Now, Edward J represented who in Atlanta? Who was he?
He's the first DJ crew. Edward J was the first, you know what I'm saying, guy to put.
So y'all hear that? Wait a minute. We getting some history here. King Edward J.
And the J team, yeah.
And the J team. They was going around they was known for doing parties or doing DJing.
Well, King Edward J was known for DJing, and people would have him, you know, want to book him for parties, but he found that it was easier to make a mixtape of all the music.
So this mixtape thing in Atlanta came from King Edward J.
Yes.
Where is he still living now?
Yes, he is.
Why don't he get his flowers? He started this, like, if people hear about, oh man, it was a DJ Drama mixtape.
Right.
We talking about like 20 years ago when, you know, everybody was like DJ Drama.
Right.
Back when the piracy and all of this was going on with the mixtape. They thought that's when the mixtape came out, but you telling us before that time.
Yeah.
King Edward J. What year we talking about when we
talking about the late 80s, man. You talking about the mid 80s, like 80, I think the first Edward J tape might have came out like 85, 83, somewhere up in there.
83,
yeah, about 89. I didn't get on the J team until like 1990. 91.
Tell me who was bumping, who was some of the hot artists around that time?
MC Shadi is the original J.
Shadi. Yeah, Shadi.
Yeah, so first, like, I don't know, it's another documentary going around with Kids Rock and myself, you know what I'm saying, and from some cuts from, you know, Brother Beehive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, so from his...
Beehive from 103?
Yeah. So, 107.
107, I mean 107.9 Beehive. Big shouts out to Beehive for putting out that documentary. Yeah. Salute, bro.
So you know, Kizzy was just explaining how, you know, Edward J, MC Shadi, Lady DJ, and a couple other J team members before us was first generation of J team.
Okay.
So we like third generation. But you know what I'm saying, you had like MC Shadi, of course, like we were just talking about. He you know, started out with J.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were making these J tapes, mixtapes in Atlanta back in the day. You could hear rap music, but for 1 hour on Friday and Saturday nights, and that was on the first party.
I remember that. You had 1 hour of hip hop on there, and they would be mixing. They would have different special DJs to come in. So he was doing that late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. So Edward J decided to, you know, take the latest music and put it on a cassette tape and make mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? He was a DJ also, so he just decided to make his mixtapes, and like him and Shadi.
So he was sort of a visionary. He saw this shit coming before ever. Yeah. Now, how did you come in? Where did you come in? Because this is all about you.
So, you know, I'm from the Eastside, you know what I'm saying, Callan Road. So
The Camera Road. I remember I first started doing comedy on Camera Road, Ember Drive.
That's right. My first apartments down there, my mom used to stay in on.
The one way in, it was a one way in Ember Drive. You had to know somebody down through there, man, because it was a dead end. One number one, the same way you came in, you had to go out.
Yeah, my mom stayed in the apartments back there, you know what I'm saying? And then, so like, at first I was born in Northeast Atlanta, you know, so I was born in the 4th Ward, Georgia Baptist. But
tell everybody about 4th Ward, because a lot of people, these were different zones that were in Atlanta. A lot of the housing projects were like in different areas. Like where I came from, when I came to Atlanta, was like Zone 3.
Right.
Zone 3, Jonesboro Road, Jonesboro South. So you saying, when you say Baptist Medical Center, what was the name of that again?
Georgia Baptist.
Georgia Baptist. And what was the projects that was over in that area?
4th Ward.
4th Ward. So if you hear people holler 4th Ward, well, he from 4th Ward, that's over near Georgia Baptist. Go ahead.
Right. So yeah, then my grandmother and my grandfather, they had a house, but they separated time. But my address on my birth certificate was 187 Wyford Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So Northeast Atlanta. So you got Northeast and Southeast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the ATL split up.
So what got you into this music thing?
I was just about to tell you, my uncles, man, they had their own band and everything, you know what I'm saying?
So you came from a music background, seeing somebody do music always. That's back when jokers would get in the garage and they'll come over after they get off from work, they're going to put the guitar together, the keyboard, they're going to practice, they're going to,
They had their own B3s, you know what I'm saying, organs, they had a storage house in my grandmother's backyard.
See,
they had their own trucks and everything, you know how everybody
go out on the weekend.
Yeah, they go out on the weekend, right? They had 2 of those, they had Suburbans and stuff. So I watched my uncles have their own PA system and everything, you know what I'm saying? They had groups. My uncle used to play with Tiny's dad from Escape.
Wait a minute, we got some more history. So say that again now. Tiny, T.I.'s wife, Tiny.
Yeah.
D Tiny, Grand Hustle Tiny.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
my Uncle Bobby used to play with her father, Speedy, in a group called the Tams.
See, y'all didn't know that. We got some more history. Yeah. Tiny Daddy used to play in a group with his uncle called the Tams.
Yeah.
So that music, so she came from a music background.
Yeah.
See how all this coming out? When I say real shit, man, that's what this show is all about. Just, it ain't about Arnesto. I'm gonna get mine, man. You know, it's about the people that I put on here. Shit that people don't know where this history is coming from. Keep going, bro.
Yeah, man. So, just watching my uncles have their own band and everything and have their own microphones, PA system, lights, everything, you know, so like I said, B3 organs, keyboards.
So
drums, saxophone.
Moving forward. When you started doing them mixtapes and stuff, how did you just get? Because man, when I came to Atlanta, y'all was on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I started had a barbershop that was in the same plaza after Elwood J moved his shop. He moved his shop from Fayetteville Road by East Hampton.
I know Fayetteville Road, yeah.
Yeah, over the Counter Road. And when he did that, you know what I'm saying, it was a barbershop in that plaza called Alleganza Barbershop.
Alleganza Barbershop?
Yeah, and I used to sweep at the barbershop. I started sweeping hair about like 5th, 6th grade. So
speaking of barbershop, I'm in a goddamn barbershop now every day. It be fun. I actually enjoy it because I get to run my goddamn mouth like I do now, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, go ahead. So you got into DJing and...
Yeah, and I used to go to the J shop doing my breaks, so you know what I'm saying, sweeping hair.
How did you get on though, man? Because somebody...
I'm gonna tell you.
All right, I'm listening. I want to get to the good shit, man.
Yeah. So Elwood J used to make mixtapes, right? But he didn't make a list of everything that was on the mixtape. He would make a list. Come back then, you had like...
he just put it in and you play. You had to figure out what you had to listen to everything before you could skip through anything.
Yeah.
So you came up with putting a label on.
Nah, I didn't come up with putting a label on. I came up with memorizing. So every time somebody walked in the shop, the carriage register would ring. Because I knew everything that was on the tape.
Ah, sales shit.
Yeah. So
hey man, speaking of that, I ain't cutting you off, but you can see in the kitchen with Arnesto. Bro, you want something to drink out of here? Sure. I got some good shit in here. Keep talking. I'm listening. Keep telling the story. The camera running. I'm gonna get us a couple of cups.
So King Elwood J hired me to actually send his mixtapes.
Hey, check this out.
Just do.
I got some brown shit in here, but this white shit in the clear bottle, I can't even tell you what it is, but this shit hitting, you got to try it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get us a couple of cups.
You know, you just gonna
try
for me over there.
Come on. You want anything else out of here? Some chaser? I got some chips in here, goddamn. I got some goddamn fruit in here. You want a piece of fruit?
What kind of fruit you got?
I got some tangerines. I got a pad here.
Let me get it. Shoot me one of the tangerines.
Bro, keep going, man. Tell us about. I want to get to that good shit because I remember. You go in the club, you got them a goddamn PlayaPoncho, who else was doing that time when you was doing beats and shit?
Man,
I mean, doing mixtapes and shit.
My big brother DJ Kids and Rock. DJ
Kids and Rock.
First one, to put me on the L with J tape. You know what I'm saying? So like, Kids would put me on the J tapes, and I started talking on them tapes, man. And you know what I'm saying? I always, like I said, knew I wanted to be a rapper from the start. So you know what I'm saying? It's like,
hey, but who was running the rap game during that time? Was it still up north?
yeah, it was
Had
still
it came down to the south.
Yeah, because
were there any artists in the south?
I got on the J team right before Kilo put out Cocaine. So yeah, it was still like artists. I'm gonna tell you who were running.
So Kilo came after the J team.
Kilo was an artist, just a rap artist in Atlanta, right? Elton J had the first DJ crew out of Atlanta.
Okay.
So all the DJ and the artists coming out, they would bring us the records.
Oh, y'all gonna break the records like Greg Street. Say break the records. Greg Street from 3103. Big shots out, Greg.
Yeah, Elton J started breaking records first. You know what I'm saying? So Elton J was the one that everybody had to come bring their record to. They 12-inch to. You know what I'm saying? To get their music on the Elton J tape. Once you got your music on the Elton J tape, then you know what I'm saying, you was in there.
Boy, this goddamn, ooh. Boy, I can't wait till this come out. Boy, I can't tell you nothing about it, boy, but it's good. It's smooth. This thing smooth right there, boy. That white bottle, boy. You see, I don't show that to everybody, boy. They ain't out yet. Wait till we come back, boy. Wait. Boy, I got something brewing over here. Man. Got something brewing on PlayaPoncho. Yeah, but keep going, man.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, being the FJ had this thing of putting all the hip hop on a mixtape. A 60 minute was $10, a 90 minute was $13.50. Once he hired me at FJ shop,
now check this out. I ain't putting the RS on it, but back then, not even him, but how much money you think was in the mixtape business back then? I ain't just saying y'all, but when people started buying mixtapes back then, how much money? Because they had them 8 tracks and them cassette players in their car. That's when they changed over from 8 tracks to cassettes. So that was a big business because nobody couldn't get all the music. You had to buy a whole album to get.
Right. And LJ came up with putting all the songs on one tape. So he was genius, he was brilliant for that. Because think about it, this is what I tell people, this is what I learned. I learned, LJ was my first record deal.
Right.
All the record deals after that, you know what I'm saying? I learned right then, he took a $2 or $3 cassette tape and he made it worth $10.
So see, now that's what I'm talking about. Invest $3 and turn it into goddamn $10. That's a $7. That's a 200% markup right there, man.
So that when I learned that, you know what I'm saying, when the record labels, I signed some record deals, but they want to.
How many deals you done signed when I say record deals?
Before it was jail.
After it was jail.
It was jail,
You pop it down.
It was jail my first record deal.
Right.
I tell people that. Then I signed me and Kizzy and DJ Bonet, God bless DJ Bonet. So we signed with Belmont Records. That was 8-time Flickers.
Okay.
So that was our first inked deal, you could say.
What kind of money they giving out for them ink deals back then? If you was lucky, because the cost of living wasn't that much.
Nah, but then, you had people that were dropping like, you know what I'm saying, $250,000. Some people would get, you know what I'm saying, $100,000.
Back in the 90s?
Yeah.
That's like giving a motherfucker $2 million now.
Yeah. So
1.5.
Yeah, so you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, it's like,
damn,
getting those kind of deals back then, you might get a $300,000 deal. But the whole thing is after you get that deal now, you can take and record your whole album for the lowest amount of money possible. They will give you an advance.
What's the difference now in the deals now and what music is now? Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like females have taken over rap right now. What is it? What happened? What happened?
You really want me to get on that, bro?
We ain't trying to piss nobody off here. We don't. If it's beef, that ain't what we trying to do.
No, I don't do beef because I don't eat beef. I don't eat beef, chicken, or pork.
You told me that before you came into the studio. So I had to put something on the grill.
Ain't no beef with nobody. Ain't no chicken in me.
What happened in the rap game? What changed? Because over the time frame, it was like.
So the females in power right now because that's where they designed it to be. You think about it, they've been a.
Now, do you saying this from the labels?
I'm saying this from the high ups.
Okay. I'm just listening. I'm just trying to get it from somebody who in the industry because it seems like every time I turn on the radio, there is a female song in the narrative they pushing. Fly me out. I got the best this. You're going to have to get my nails done. You got to break a bag. You got to spin a check. Blah, 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 blah. And everybody's believing in this narrative. I know a girl, man, I heard a girl say, man, some of these females don't have towels for a whole week. but they'll tell you gotta do this for me, you gotta do that for me, you gotta do this. I mean, what happened, man?
That's because a lot of men don't know their worth. They don't know they the prize. I know I'm the prize.
See,
you know,
bingo.
It's a lot of dudes out here ain't got no confidence in themselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them can't believe they hollering at a bad bitch when she just a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So it's like at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, she hollering about what she want, what she need, but you know what I'm saying, think about this, men don't wait to get asked to be married. Women do. You feel me? So who really the prize? You feel me?
Whoa.
So it's like, you can't get married to me or one of my partners decide they want to marry you. If they want to get married. Me, I'm married to the game. I don't wear wedding bands, only pinky rings. You feel me?
Boy, them some people, look at them start holding thing up again, boy. God
We don't
damn.
wear wedding bands and pinky rings, you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is like this, you know what I'm saying? The reason that there's a bunch of female artists on the airways right now.
Everybody bumping, all females.
I ain't knocking the females. I salute them for what they doing and what they, you know, what they pushing and what not on their own and telling their story. But the thing is like the higher ups made it well, you know what I'm saying, masculinity is being taken away. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You got the youngsters around here, the YNs, walking around with jeans on tighter than they girls.
I'm just checking my pot over there. I keep something on the stove. I got some goddamn lima beans over there. They cooking. I got some goddamn
It
barbecue.
smell pretty good, man.
Yeah, man. I have to keep something cooking in the kitchen, man. In the kitchen when I'm there. So, yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna eat none of them ribs though, man, but you might taste them lima beans if you ain't got no pork in them. You got pork.
You know what? Let me see what I got seasoned with them. I think it was some turkey wing in it. It was a turkey wing down in there, man. Lima bean, turkey wing. But it's some chicken. You don't mess with no meat, do you? Vegetarian?
Pescatarian. I just do seafood. Yeah.
Seafood. Well, the next time you come over here, I got to have some goddamn lobster, shrimp, all that shit like that. Hey, so what? Check this out. Besides the label, besides the spirits that you get ready to get into, tell us what you got going on now, man. Cause fast forward.
Man, I mean, you know, I'm just letting life unfold like a flower. You dig? I mean, I got things that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Things I don't like to talk about. I
know one thing. I know you don't want to let the cat out the bag, but you're going to come back on the show.
Yeah, I come back on the show.
Yeah, come back on the show with it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the same thing I always do. Like, even in this comedy game, man, there were people that used to tell me, Arnesto, you done quit doing comedy or you done fell off. I say, fail well, nigga.
Right.
I ain't never went nowhere.
You did.
You know, it's called evolving. I never got into social media for years, bro, because I saw just a bunch of cookie cutter. A bunch of, as you can see, a set design. No, I ain't got to worry about no cameraman. I edit, I film. This is my studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Green screen on one wall, green screen upstairs. Set, this is my permanent set.
Well, it's all about investing in the youth.
I invest in me, and my thing is this. And then even a couple of days ago, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, some dudes were talking about, hey man, they talking about, there's a podcast, I won't mention the name, and there was some, you know, so-called have-made it comedians. And people, they were like, hey man, they trying to dog you out. I said, no man, they mentioning my name because they know. They know on the stage, they see the podcast, so they know. But they know just to be mentioned in the conversation, because like I don't do the drama, I don't go to back and forth, I don't do none of that. Like even this show, if people got drama, I tell them I don't want you on here. But my thing is this, you know, when I get that microphone, I don't give a shit who you are. You know, when it's been up hat, come on, I might have to go up before you, but your ass gonna have to work.